tonight. It's time to get buck wild. Ooh, tonight I'm gonna get wild tonight. Make up for lost time tonight. Gotta get me into something 'cause it's on tonight. Ooh, tonight I'm gonna get wild tonight. Make up for lost time tonight. Gotta get me into something 'cause it's on tonight.
Hey, well. If it isn't another episode of Late Night Shenanigans. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Everybody good? What's wrong, Kim? What's the
I'm just having a day. I'll be okay though. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
One of them days.
Good. You look real summertime fine.
Yes.
Look, ready to go on somebody's beach right now.
All right, well, we're going to kick this thing off. Y'all should know us by now. I'm Tavia. We got Kimberly over here. Say hey to the people. Hey. We got Constance over there. Say hey to the people.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all want to do a shot real fast?
Yeah.
Everybody ready with a shot?
I
This is a shot, but it's in my little theme glass.
I was going to say, that's not a shot.
I'm taking it easy on the shots today, so I got like a little piece of shot.
Okay.
Well, and it's tequila.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm keeping mine.
Oh man, I don't know about that silver.
All right, well that was good. And to keep everything rolling right along, we are going to dive into our first segment, and it is more drinking. So, with summertime being right around the corner, we wanted to make some summer drinks and share it with you guys. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I think we have a clip for everybody's drink that we made, and we're going to show it to you guys, and hopefully you'll try it at home. And yeah, let's go ahead and roll the first video.
Okay, so normally I would do a little cute little drink in a little glass or something, but not this go around. It's summertime. Let's make this easy. So what I'm doing now, I'm just pouring in some tequila into my little jar. I'm adding in some watermelon margarita mix. Also have some watermelon simply lemonade. So good. Then I added some watermelon Red Bull for a little kick. After I poured out that juice, I'm like, that ain't enough. So I poured in some more tequila with a little tap of lemon juice just to bring all those flavors together. Gave it a quick little stir. And then we're gonna add in some fresh fruit to one of our adult baggies. We have some lemons, some strawberries, some blueberries. Just gonna add that into your Capri Sun bag and then add your mixture. Top that off. Alrighty, and we're gonna seal that real good. And then add your cute little straw. I couldn't get the hang of the straw thing until the end, so child was struggling. But voila, you got a watermelon adult Capri Sun. So good, so flavorful. And I have I did freeze it overnight, so it did go into like a slush form. So it's a little slushy, so it gives you that summer vibes, keep it cool. So good.
Yeah, it looks
Did
good.
you make that up? Did you make that recipe up?
Yeah, I didn't Google nothing.
Okay.
I seen when I went in Winn-Dixie, I seen that they had the watermelon margarita mix stuff, and I'm like, no, that's strawberry or just regular. I said, you know what? I'm gonna build it around that mix. So then I just bought everything watermelon and brought it all together. And you know, I'm a tequila girl, so that's gonna be my base. That liquor gonna be tequila.
It's definitely lick it up. I was like, it
is. Yeah, but it's a cute little drink for summer. It's easy. It's convenient. You don't have to use your nice glasses. You got these little bags. Just grab.
Make a bunch of those and take them to the beach.
Yeah, freeze them.
Easy cleanup too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see who's up next.
Is this? Okay, I guess this is me. So I started by making strawberry juice. I have a juicer, so why not use it so I don't have to strain later? So I juiced about a cup's worth of strawberry juice, and then I juiced some watermelon. I added a cup of sugar. Stirred it all up. Some Simply lemonade. I added a whole bottle of watermelon Malibu.
A whole bottle?
Whole bottle.
I added 3/4 of a bottle of silver tequila. Put some lemon and strawberry garnish or just inside or whatever. And then I added a squeeze of lemon, some mint, and just stirred that up. And that's pretty much it. It's just a strawberry watermelon lemonade. Like Constance, I made this up. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but nothing says summer to me more than watermelon and lemonade. So that's what I went with. I had this all set up in a pretty glass. Well, actually, it was in a personal watermelon. Technical difficulty. So I just have it in a little cute glass. I'm a garnish and whatnot, and it's basic now, but it's still good, and that's all that matters.
Wow. Yeah, it looks good too.
So that good. We on a watermelon.
It's strong. It's good.
Look, I was like a whole bottle, but you made a bigger pitcher.
I made a gallon. Yeah. I mean, that was a gallon pitcher, so that was really why.
The mint leaves, I think, for me that helped with the whole refreshing type look. So yeah, it's cool. All right, I guess last but not least, see what your girl got going on. Okay, so I decided to go with the painkiller, right? So we started off with 2 ounces of rum, my favorite is Captain Morgan. And then we have 4 ounces of pineapple juice. Get that mixed up in there. Then, what was next? Orange juice? Yes. Then it was 2 ounces of orange juice that you add to it. Did I add some more? I'm like you, Constance. I was like, yeah, no, they don't know it. Right. So I put 2 more ounces of Captain because I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. And then, what is this? 2 ounces of cream of coconut. Give it a little mix. Add a little bit of ice to it. I actually did look up a recipe because y'all know me. Captain Morgan is and of course my new favorite, the Stella Rosa honey. Which one is it? Tropical Passion. But anyway, I digress. Back to the drink. Added some ice to it, like I said. Mix it up one time. The recipe that I found, it called for gotta add the nutmeg. A little bit of nutmeg on top. The recipe that I found, it called for a pineapple slice for garnish, but I didn't have any. So I went with the lemon, and there you have it. That is the painkiller.
That looks good. I definitely try that.
It's definitely good. I recreated it, for the show. And it's really, really good. Mm-hmm.
I would definitely.
I was gonna say
without the nutmeg.
It's actually good. Tell. You can't really taste it. Like, it's not heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell who the drinkers are. Tavi made like this individual glass. I made a whole gallon. Constance made a whole pitcher. Who drink?
Right. I mean, because I'm not really like a cocktail type of girl. Like
drinks and all that. Captain and ice.
Yeah, I like my straight, so yeah. But I wanted to participate too. So painkiller.
They all look good. These I try.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Kids getting on your nerves for the summer already. So why not do a painkiller?
Exactly.
You ain't never lied.
Everybody's drinks looked delicious. We hope that you guys give them a try. Let us know some of your favorite drinks. Drop them in the comments. And with that, we are going to continue sipping a little bit, and we will be right back.
Welcome back, guys. We are going to keep this thing rolling. So before we do, we got to take a shot, right? That's what we do, right? Y'all ready?
Yep.
Cheers.
It's in there. It wasn't that much up in there.
I keep saying I'm going to stay away from tequila, but ever since, what was that, Cinco de Mayo, it's like been calling my name.
I told you. That's how it is.
Is it like a specific kind, or is it like that you drink?
No, not really. Like this, I don't do silver though. I think that's why I'm struggling a little bit now. I like the. It has another name. I don't know what it's called, but the brown. Repa something. Sato, something like that. Yeah, but
brown is typically what I go to.
Yeah, for shots especially.
Absolutely. So welcome back, guys. We're going to keep our summer vibes rolling, and we're going to talk about something that is hot and popular right now. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Listen, I have been singing part of that world.
Not too long with it. Not too long with it. We want to get blasted.
For the last week, this has been in my head. We have another princess. We have another Disney princess.
I like how you did that.
Well, like this.
Yeah,
like this. Not like this, like this.
Hallie, the Little Mermaid. So we are going to talk about the Little Mermaid. So for me, and I'm not going to lie, y'all, I had to go back and watch the original again because it's kind of old. That one came out in like what, 89? So I was only a couple
you
years
deserve
old.
to be thrown in the garbage for never
Agreed.
seeing the original
Agreed.
Little Mermaid. I had no idea what's going on with you.
As a mother, I probably started watching it with one of my kids and fell asleep. And really didn't know what had happened. I had to go
Little
back.
Mermaid was well before we had kids, though. Like we were.
I know it came out in 89, so I was like,
yeah,
I was 5, but I don't think I ever watched it like growing up, like that particular. I just didn't. I don't recall, but I recall when my kids were born, possibly seeing it. Just didn't. I couldn't remember, so I had to go refresh myself prior to seeing the new one, just to kind of get a feel for everything. And don't get me wrong, is Jodie, that's her name, right? She did an amazing job with the original. But my honest opinion, as a musician myself, as an artist, and just listening to music, I feel like Hallie did an amazing job with this remake. I really, really did. As far as vocals, I like more the animated version. So we went together, LNS, we did go together to see it with the 3D version of it. It was just made beautifully. Those producers did their thing. Like, I wanted to be a mermaid. I wanted to be in the movie. Like, put something on me.
Be a mermaid.
Maybe just be a mermaid, but I'm like, maybe I have to learn how to swim before I could be a mermaid. So yeah, that probably wouldn't have worked out. But
true.
The movie was good. Like I liked it. I enjoyed it. I took my daughter. She was in tears. She loved it.
She was.
Yeah, I think it was a good remake. I honestly do. And if I had to rate it 1 to 10, I would have given it a 9.5. I really would.
Oh, that's kind of high.
Yeah, I think it came after I seen it. So maybe like a day or two after me thinking about it and then going back and forth between the two different ones, I was like, okay, that movie really was good. And I couldn't get the song out of my head. Just everything. I think they did a really, really good job of the remake. I really do. What do y'all think?
What you say, Kim?
Okay, so knowing the original Little Mermaid, loving the original Mermaid, like how you just compared Hallie and Jodie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I think it's just the nostalgia for me. I like the original version of Part of the World. Like I like now. She sang down. Hallie sang it down. Oh, I love her voice on it. I'm just something about that original Mermaid for that song. Now the rest of it, I absolutely loved her in it. There was a moment when she was singing Part of That World, and it came out of nowhere for me, and I was tearing up. And I don't know if it was because it was one of those moments where she was just like looking up and like sad, and I don't know if it's because I saw her brown skin or something, and that's what I felt like maybe what it was, because I wasn't sure. But oh man, I started tearing up at just maybe seeing a Black mermaid sing that song and sing it so beautifully. And in that, I loved it. I loved the whole thing. I loved Ursula. Ursula did her thing.
Oh yes.
Kathy McCarty, she did an amazing. What is it?
Melissa. I loved all that.
Amazing job.
Now the Prince. I feel like, just as my opinion, they could have done a little better with the Prince. Like he's just wasn't Prince looking for
as far as acting skills, or you mean
just
like
looking wise. And I didn't like his song. Like there were a couple of, I guess, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. There are a couple of because the soundtrack is out. There's a couple new songs that aren't on the original Little Mermaid that I didn't care for. Now I did like Scuttlebutt. that song, I have that on my playlist now.
Oh,
Like I
gosh.
like that one again, probably
Not
because it's
funny.
Lin-Manuel Hamilton, and
Right.
I liked that song, but I like the whole thing. The Mermaids. I love how this movie had the sisters, and all the
Yeah.
sisters were different
Different.
Different
ethnicities.
races.
Listen,
Right.
that black one, I can't remember what her name was, but boy, when
And
they
the
When she
opening,
came
that
out,
yeah,
hair,
it was
her
just like, oh my
skin,
gosh,
her
my
what?
daughter
face,
said she looked like my
Yeah.
godmama.
and did,
I
and
didn't see
did.
it, but
Wait, this way, with this Tavia.
but
Yeah.
I didn't
She
see it. Her
was
hair was beautiful though.
Yeah.
beautiful. But
Yes.
I liked it.
Mm.
1 to 10, because I'm winded and it's a musical, so I could go on and on and on and on. But
Before
because
you
of
rate it, Kim, hold on, Kim. Before you rate it, because I forgot to ask, give me your favorite part of the movie. And for me, it was the ending when Dad was waiting for her in the water as her and the
That
prince
was
were
cute.
leaving. I
I
started
cried,
tearing up. I had
I
tears in my.
cried.
That was my favorite part. What's the favorite part for you in the whole movie?
Oh man,
And then
ooh,
you're
wasn't
rating.
expecting this one. Um,
That had you just like, oh my god.
I think it was the moment and part of the world and part of the world, your world. Look, us, my grandbaby, she got me saying part of the world. Um, I think it was that moment, the whatever moment was, and her singing part of the world where I teared up because I think because of the emotions behind it.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite part. Um, and
Okay.
then again to rate it 1 to 10 because of the couple um new songs that I just really wasn't feeling. And the Prince just wasn't Princing for me, at least. I give it. I'm gonna give it a 9 3/4. I'm gonna give it almost a 10. It was
Y'all
almost a
strong with these
10. I
Yeah.
ratings.
really
Y'all
liked it. Like
strong
when
with
it
these
comes out,
ratings.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Disney Plus. We got Disney Plus, so
Yeah.
I
I
know,
watched it.
I know there's no probably. I know I'm gonna watch it
Yeah,
again.
I'm
I
gonna
know
watch
I'm gonna watch it a few times. I absolutely loved it. I don't care what anybody says, what color she is, and all that. She did her thing.
it. Did an amazing
The
job.
whole
Did.
movie, like cause the production. Okay, like I said, I could go on and on and on about a musical,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead, Tavia.
All right, Tabby.
Well,
Here she
Ooh,
go.
really?
Wow.
I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. um, I will say I thought it was okay. It wasn't anything that's like, oh, I gotta go see it again in the theater. I'll probably watch it. Not
I
even
would,
probably. Yes,
just
I'm
not in
gonna watch
3D.
it again once it's available to stream. But yeah, the 3D portion, like I should have just seen it, just regular, right? Because
Are
the
we too old for
3D,
3D?
I
Probably.
don't know. It could be my vision.
Yeah, it could be our
But
eyes.
like, with 3D, you expect to feel like, you could reach out and like touch it because it's like right
Yeah.
there. I didn't really get that. Like on some of the when under the water, like,
The
some of the
floaties,
bubbles you
the
could kind of
floaties.
see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was just don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it was just okay, like it was just okay, but at the same time, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, you gotta go see it. I'll go ahead and give my rating real fast. Out of 10, I'll say a 6.
Ooh. Wow.
Wow, a six.
Not because of acting skills on anybody's part or anything like that, but I thought it was just okay. I love the original better, honestly.
As a whole.
As a whole, the songs, they were all right. I mean, I one of my favorite songs is Under the Sea, right? And it's like certain things that you get from the original with like the
Yes,
backgrounds that they be
yes,
doing
that's what
that
you have
wasn't
to
there for me.
understand
Like,
when you go cartoon and live action, though.
I
Like,
Yeah.
and because
agree.
I get you, because I know the songs, all the little parts and stuff that
Yeah,
we were looking at each other, miss and singing those parts because they weren't
when
there.
right.
We all were in
So
the theater singing when that came on.
yeah,
But
it it
but
was
look, Tavi, look at from the original version to the new one when they did the Under the Sea, like the visual, like that was amazing. You didn't feel nothing,
it
it
was
didn't move
I
you.
didn't think it was amazing. I thought it was okay. I
Wow.
thought it was just
I thought it was good.
okay.
It was good.
My favorite part of the movie, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between um part of your world, when she does when she's on the rock and she does the
Yes.
water splashes up like that part. Even on the original, like that part is just so dramatic, and so I love that part. And then also at the end, when she's saying that, bye to her dad and like her, sisters and all the mer people that come up, because they don't do that in the original. Well, I think they do, don't they? Don't some of them come up at the end? Like you can see
I
them
think
out
the
in the
mermaids
ocean.
come up, but they're not with the people, right? I
Right.
think it's
Okay.
just the mermaids. I think.
Yeah. So that, like I said, I'm torn because that was also like, I think maybe that was maybe my favorite part over the dramatic on the rock scene that I was just talking
Not
about. I
that
would
your
say the
favorite part
ending.
was the end.
Right.
I would say
Like, it's going off. Like,
I would say that no, because it really was sweet. The ending, all her people
Yes.
came up, her and her dad, she was crying, he was just so like, that's my baby. He pushed them off and wished them well. So I thought that part was really sweet. But yeah, I thought it was just okay for me.
Let me ask you this. Okay, with
Mhm.
you giving it an okay and you giving it a 6, would you recommend that people go and see it or wait for it
No,
to
it's
come out
not.
to
It
be
wasn't
streamed?
theater worthy. That for me, it was something
So
that
say
I could have
wait
waited
for
to
it to come
see
out on Disney
the
Plus.
stream. Yeah, just wait for it to come. Especially like depending on the theater you go to, because 13,
Price.
14, 17, 18, 25,
yeah,
it's not really
it was
worth the price.
yeah, crazy.
I
But
don't
I think
think so.
I don't know. For me, I think, especially with having, a teenager who I had her watch the original prior to, but for her to see this one and to see just her expression made me more excited as well. Cause she
Yeah,
was here. She was like, Mom. And then my daughter sings as well. So just to hear things, she was like in awe. So I think they did an amazing, amazing job with
that's okay.
not taking away from the original at all. But
Oh,
I think
absolutely. Nothing can be.
she
Nothing
did an
can be.
amazing job, and
I'm
it was
not,
so
I'm not,
funny. It was so funny
yeah, go ahead.
watching. She did a like some type of documentary on just the making of it, and she was saying that one part when she had to come out the water and kind of like throw her neck back. She said she almost broke her neck. It took them like 10 tries to get that scene perfect.
I
I
need to
had to go
watch
back and
that.
watch the cartoon because I didn't know that in the original Ariel came out the water like that too. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
And
So
and that's what I was just gonna say. Like, I don't know if y'all have seen like some of the makings of it.
yeah,
That now I thought that was cool. Like seeing how they actually did it, and like the little piece that she had to wear, and how they had
yeah.
like I thought the making that was kind of cool. I thought that was more interesting than the actual movie, but it was cool. It was all right. But
Wow, Tavia.
yeah, I
Right,
just for me it was something that
I
I
never knew.
right.
Really?
I would have been
What?
good with just watching it, on TV once it started
But you
streaming.
don't like
So,
musicals anyway, though.
may,
So I
yeah,
think I
well,
think
no,
I think that's
yeah,
part of what it
yeah.
is. You don't
That
like
may
a
have a small
musical.
piece of it. Maybe that's about 20% of it, but overall, yeah, I just thought it was just okay. It was okay for me.
Okay.
So.
All right. Any last words, ladies, on the Little
Go
Mermaid?
see it. Don't wait
Go
for it to be free.
right.
Go
Wait
see
for
it.
it.
Don't listen to
Get
Tavia.
the
Wait for
numbers
it.
up for
Experience.
Halle, because all these
If
summer
you want to go,
blockbusters about to come out.
if you
Go
want to go
represent
support
for
the
the girl.
cause, if you want to go support the cause, have at it.
Right.
But save your money and wait for it to come.
I cannot with her. Like Kimberly said, guys, go experience it. Go take a look. Go compare
Have a
it.
movie night.
Go watch it if you see fit. If not, it'll be out streaming soon. Trust me. But that was
Yep.
our take on the Little Mermaid. Again, big ups to Halle. She did an amazing job. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break and we'll be right back, guys.
Go see
Don't go big, go see it.
Hey, Shenanigan, welcome back to the final segment of this episode where we are talking about all things summer and water, Little Mermaid. And before we move on to the next topic, we're going to take our final shot. Gotta pour mine up.
It's in here.
I try to stay ready, but cheers, y'all. Oh my goodness. I said it last time, but yeah, this is my last time taking shots of tequila during the show.
Okay, girl. That's what you said.
Okay, so, and again, how Miss Tavia mentioned at the beginning of the show, we're talking about summertime. And it's almost summertime. We're in June. And we're just gonna talk about summer vibes. What are your summer vibes? These kids are out of school. It's about to
Woo,
get hot. It's time for some
woo.
water, some beaches, some drinks. So I guess to just kick it off, I'll just ask each person. We'll start with you, Tavia. What do you have planned for this summer?
Working, working, unfortunately.
Right. We don't get a summer.
Ain't no summer. Ain't no summer. Um, honestly though, I don't have like any plans. Hopefully, we can make it down to TNT. But like no major plans are in place right now. I'm going day by day, honestly. So what we wrapping up the first week of these kids being home. So we just got full
Mm.
set up and yeah, so we'll see how it goes, man. We will definitely see. Pray for us. Because this past
Sounds good.
week, woo boy, this
Oh,
past week.
already,
Anyway,
already. Look, I'm
yeah.
for look year-round school. Is that on the like? Can we vote for that anymore, or is that
Well,
over?
I don't know. Because it's a bittersweet thing for
Yeah,
me. School being out, it's a bittersweet thing.
for
Year
sure.
Yeah.
round, yeah. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm happy that the summer is here. I'm happy that they get to take a little break for a couple months. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, the original question. No major plans just yet, but hopefully we'll be able to get something popping off around these
Okay.
parts. So
All right. I'm with it. Constance.
So are we just answering your question
Yeah.
right now?
Just what are your right now? What are your summer plans?
Um, and just like Tavia, unfortunately for me, normally I always have a summer agenda and a plan. We typically always take some type of trip or we go do something as a family because all the girls are home and available. And because we've done the Bahamas cruise, we go to Airbnbs, water parks. But this year, I have nothing actually planned for this year.
mhm.
I'm just kind of playing it by ear. If we throw something together last minute, I'll do it. But I don't have anything on the books right now and plan to do, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nothing
Um.
yet.
I'm
Pretty
rolling
much
with it.
same for me. She's out of school. Uh. I mean, we have a beach family trip, Tavia. Like that's
Yeah, in
kind of
July.
trying to happen. We hope that it happens. But as far as like here where I live, is probably much of nothing. I do plan on doing some things with her. Like we were looking the other day, trying to figure out what my next craft hobby is gonna be, and we kind of found one, and she wants to do it with me. So that'll be one of the things that we do. We probably do some painting again, like Tavi said, the pool set up. But yeah, no, like set in stone. This
Yeah.
is what we're doing this summer.
Mhm.
But I usually don't. There's usually some form of beach trip in the summer, and then that's pretty much it. Like she just wings it the rest of the year.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
outside of that, with pretty much everybody not really having plans, if you had the money, you had the funds, what would be your dream summer vacation? We'll start with you again, Tavi.
Dream summer vacation. Well, I love the water, although I can't swim forward. I can swim backwards. So I can't
Weird.
go forward, but I can go backwards. So I don't know. It would probably not even probably definitely be something that has to do with an ocean, some water, not a pool, but the ocean, right? Um,
Mm-mm. Wrong.
where I'm not sure where I want to go though. Dream summer vacation. Dream summer vacation. I don't know. Even though we're here in Florida and it's hot most of the time, it would still definitely be somewhere hot. Water, food, family, drinks,
Well,
food,
well,
food,
well.
food. Not sure where.
She's saying she doesn't care as long as there's an ocean and there's food.
Okay,
You
that's a
heard what she
large,
said. That's what I'm trying to say.
a
But yeah,
large
I don't
opening.
have like you put me on the spot. I don't have like a like destination in mind. If I had to just throw one out there, maybe Hawaii. I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, that'd be
That's a good
So
cute.
one.
I think that would be a beautiful trip. So I would say Hawaii. would be a dream vacation for me
Okay.
sometime.
Okay.
And at least a good, you got to give me 7 days. Can I
Yeah.
have 7 days? I don't want to do like no 3 days, 3 days and 2 nights. No, give me a
You
full
need a
week.
whole week.
Yeah, give me a full 7 day week. Yeah, I think that would be nice. So something like that.
Okay.
Constance?
Well, to just piggyback off of her, how many days? Give me 5. Like
You good
after
with
day
5?
3, 4, after day 4 for me, I'll be ready to get back in my bed and just get back to my routine. So I can take 5 days. So give me a Monday through Friday-ish or whatever, that 5-day window. But for me, now is this with kids or without kids? So,
It's your dream, so it can include kids or it
Whatever you
cannot
want.
include
so
kids.
this
It's
for
your
Whatever you
dream.
me,
want.
I guess would be 2 for me. So if I were to do with all of my girls, like a family trip, we did the Bahamas already. I would do Hawaii, like Tavia, for a family trip. But my dream vacay for just solo, me, hubby, is Turks and Caicos. And
Okay.
one of those
That's
amazing
beautiful.
bungalows in the water, just out in the middle of the ocean, just secluded. That is my dream vacay. Turks and Caicos. Take me.
Take me with you.
Billy.
Take me with you. I like that though. You still give me the 7 days, but kind of like with what you said, maybe like 4 or 5 for the actual destination. But then you know how you need that
You gotta
recuperating
recoup. You
time.
need 2 days
You
before
got
you
to
go
get
back to
back
work.
before you right. I'll still stick with the 7, but yeah, as far as like actually being in that place, yeah, I could do like maybe 4 or 5 days, but I am gonna need a couple days
Because
to recoup and get my mind right to fall back into work mode.
for real, because day 2, when me and my husband went to Puerto Rico for our anniversary, day 2, I still was kind of like I was missing home because things are so different. You're in different countries and different places. It's so different that you like start to feel like, okay, I need to get back home. Like, and me, I end up getting sunburn on my entire face, and I'm just getting my face back. So it's like I'll be ready to go after so many days. Let me explore. Let me explore the resort. Let me do the water stuff. And then after that, I'd be like, okay, let's go home. We're done. We're good.
Yeah.
We get some good pictures and content, and then I'm ready to go home. I'm good. So, but that would be my dream for the babies, me and the hubby and the babies, Hawaii, and then Turks and Caicos for just a adult trip.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm not with y'all on this one.
You don't like the water.
I don't like the water, and it has nothing to do with my hair. It has nothing to do with not being able. I can swim a little bit. I can't tread water, but I don't want to go anywhere as far as like on the beach. I don't like the beach. We go, but I go because other people like to go. But I don't like the beach. I don't like the water. I don't like the sand stuff. And I'm from Florida, born and raised, 813. But so for me, I guess, okay, I'm lying a little bit. The water I would want to be on is on somebody's yacht, deep sea fishing. I want to be fishing. I don't want to be sitting on the beach. I want to be out somewhere on somebody's big boat fishing, and like then I could go back to like a cabin or something somewhere. Again, I don't want to be on the beach. I want to be like somewhere like out in nature, like away from the sand and the water. But I go every day to go out and go like deep sea fishing and like fish. Look at y'all faces. That's what.
Because I'm like, for summer, you want to be in a cabin? For summer?
Yes. Okay. Yes. And then go fishing on a boat. And I said yacht. I ain't say like a regular old little bass boat. I said a yacht.
You had me with yacht. But then when you threw that fishing in it,
I want to be fishing.
I threw you in the garbage.
I want to catch big fish. I did this because of my screen, but I want to catch big fish. I want to be out fishing with my stuff on, with my sunscreen, with my fishing hat, with my fishing pants. That's what I want to do. I don't want to sit on no beach in no bathing suit. I don't like bathing suits. Nah, I'm not her. I'm not that chick.
You gotta wear bathing suit.
So y'all can have
you can wear a t-shirt and some shorts.
Well, no, because if you're gonna be again, I'm a theme chick. So like, if I'm on the beach, like it's a theme, like in a sense. So I'm gonna be in a bathing suit, but I don't. I want to go fishing.
Planning a girl trip gonna be so hard because you do not. You want to be on a boat fishing. I ain't.
You remember we tried it before, and she was like, "I don't want to go nowhere no water. I don't.
I don't.
Weird.
We don't got to stay out there for a long
Or
period
like
of time.
really quickly, like over like in the UK or somewhere. Like I want to go on a tour, like to see all the old castles. Like you could do that in the summertime. Like I want to go see like old castles and stuff. Like I'm just not a. Maybe I'm not a Florida girl like that because I just don't do water except for when I'm casting my rod and reeling in some fish. Like that's just me.
Yeah,
If
I
y'all
love the
could
water for
give,
the aesthetics, the pictures, and I don't get in the water like be swimming in the beach water because I don't do that. But I will go put my feet in the sand and just get that
y'all
whole
crazy.
vibe, and then I'm going back in because I don't like being hot. Like I don't
I'm
do.
sitting under the tent drinking the whole time, watching
Yeah,
them, taking pictures and videos of them. Me not being in there because I'm behind the camera. I don't
yeah.
want to go to. I'm
I ain't
good on
taking
the
y'all with
beach.
me. I ain't taking y'all with me. Y'all
I
gotta stay
go,
down.
I go, and I'd have a good time, and I fake it until
Yeah.
But I just, if I had to choose, I pass.
So if you could give our viewers, moms, dads, whoever is at home with these jits during the day, I guess, tip on what they can do to keep the kids out the refrigerator from eating all the food from out of the way, like something that they can do. What would it be? Like any suggestions or tips that you can give to our lovely viewers on what
No,
they can
because
do with
they're
these
gonna eat.
kids?
They're gonna eat. Girls, boys,
Not the
it doesn't
cabinet.
matter
Make a
because they're
schedule.
gonna eat.
I would
Make
say
us
make a
yes.
schedule and keep it. You can eat. Okay, breakfast is at this time. Lunch is at this time. You can get a snack. Dinner is at this time. Stay out of the kitchen. Put a
Hey,
lock on it.
no
How
damn
about that?
schedule. I told your ass to stay at my goddamn refrigerator. But and don't get me wrong, for me, because my daughter has been homeschooled for the last 3 years, and I only have one more left in the house, and she's almost 14. So I don't really have it that bad as far as like the in and out of the refrigerator. She get up at really 2 p.m. and then she'll go eat, find her something to make and eat it, and then go back home and be asleep for the rest of the night. So it's like I don't really have that problem. But when they were younger and growing up, stay your ass out my goddamn refrigerator. You gonna act just like you was when
But
you was
I'm
in school. You
hungry.
didn't eat
I want
5 times a day when you was
food.
at school. So when you're here, you're not gonna do
That
that.
that
You're
whole
not
part.
right. You're not gonna just stand in the pantry and stand in the refrigerator and just magically think something's gonna appear. You keep eating everything. Once everything is gone that I bought for the summer, food wise, make
Look,
it work.
they
Cause
be
I
back in
ain't
the
nothing I can
fridge
tell you.
5 minutes
Ain't nothing else I can
later,
tell
like something new popped up. Like, did you see me leave and go to the grocery store and come back all within that 5 minute time when you just came into the kitchen?
you. You
What was
better
in there
make
five
What
minutes ago
that
is still
refrigerator
there.
pantry last X amount of time before I go back to the store. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you.
what I think could be a good idea though is well, easier for me because I'm a stay-at-home mom, but the just continuing kind of what you did during the school year, not necessarily them getting up at a specific time because it's summer, so they're sleeping in a little later, but doing
Mm.
if they're up in time for breakfast, and then still packing that lunch. Like I think I did it
That's what
last
I
summer.
said.
It's just it was
Right.
my problem with staying consistent with it, but just still get up or you get up or the night before, whatever, pack their lunch and pack their breakfast or whatever. That way, when it's lunchtime, because again, they're used to that at school. So pack the
Yeah.
breakfast,
Yeah.
pack the lunch, and hey, when you're hungry, here's your lunch. Once you're done with your lunch, you maybe have a snack, maybe have them like a
Snack.
little cabinet or something with some snacks for either that day or that week. And then after that, there's nothing until dinner. Like we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep with this. This is what we did the whole time you were in school. We're gonna do this for these couple months you out for the summer as well.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but again, I want to do that, but it's that because for me
It's
too, it's summer. It's like I hated getting up making
all
lunch
over
just
the place.
every morning.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea, good thing
Yeah.
maybe to try.
For me,
All
I
right.
think I agree with Tavia. Schedule just like for people who have younger kids or
Mhm.
school age kids and stuff that you have to worry about in and out of your refrigerator. It's more so a schedule. So just set a schedule. In the morning, we have breakfast. Set it out and make it easy for the kids to access. I know for me, I have like the
Mhm.
cereal dispenser. Get the cereal or some waffles, something they can pop in the oven or the air fryer,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
microwave. This is the time that you eat breakfast from 7 a.m. to
Yep.
10 a.m. is breakfast
Yep.
time. Here are the breakfast items. And then set a schedule for this is lunchtime. Set the items. If you're not going to physically do it yourself as the parent, like Kim said, and make the lunches and have it already established, make a
Mhm.
section where they know where the lunch stuff is to go get it and handle it. And then after that, you get a little snack. Other than that, don't come back in my kitchen until it's time for dinner. Like,
And if you run it out through the week, oh well, you shouldn't have been greedy. So
Right.
you're
Listen,
gonna have to wait till
yes,
dinner time.
This is the schedule. This is how it's gonna run. If you go over it, that's on you, boo. I don't know what to tell you. You better call to get some money.
Before we dip out of this particular segment, I know we, kind of going over, but about to wrap up. Is there anything about the summer that y'all are dreading or like not looking forward to whatsoever?
That's
it's
what we
heat
talking
being in
about.
Florida. Well,
You say what we
Florida's
just talking
not
about?
that bad, so that's not it for me. But for cost again, for
I
me, it's
wouldn't
the
say that
heat.
I wouldn't say that I'm dreading anything, but in Florida, coming up on hurricane season, right? So all
Yeah,
this rain,
that
even though
part
we
too.
needed the rain, we definitely needed the rain, but like every day though, it's kind of like, all right, Lord, we got enough yet?
Yeah.
But
No, let it
it's
rain
just
because
the hurricane season for me.
that rain is granted. It's still hot. It's still humid. We're in Florida, but that rain is still keeping those highs
It
from
cools,
being
right?
at 95, 96.
Yeah.
I missed that. So look, because we're all looking. So anybody caught what production just said, Tavia? I think you did. So go ahead. What did she say?
I saw a piece of it, but I was laughing because
I
I'm
missed
still on
it.
these hurricanes because I
Right,
hear
'cause I
fireworks
don't-
going
okay.
off, and
I
then
don't like all
I'm
that
like,
rain.
is that
You never know when
thunder?
the hurricane
So
like we might get hit
Mhm.
with something.
yeah, because remember what was it, Irma last year that
Irma,
kind of did a little bit?
yeah.
Yeah, not even a little bit, but did a lot of it. Further south. So what you laughing at? What, we missed something?
Right.
I just nothing. No.
But yeah, so like I say,
really-
not dreading, but at the same time, not really looking forward to the hurricane season that comes with our summer months.
I got another one.
That's what I would say.
I ain't looking forward to my light bill and my electricity bill, my water bill. Like, I'm not looking forward to none of that because it's
the kids being home or the heat and the air having to be on.
right, because the kids are home,
All
and then
of it.
normally for me, summer, all the kids come home. That's my college kids. That's my
yeah. So your bill goes.
so I have my house. I have a 2-story, so like the air is always running, the lights are always on, like people are always everywhere. So it's like that bill from June till like the end of August, that bill like shoots up because it's so much going on. So that thing I dread for the summer, like that bill, the weather, of course, like Tavi said, being nervous about being in Florida, you could potentially get hit with a hurricane. But that's the only thing I dread about the summer, and on top of the food situation.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I would say you guys go ahead and drop down in the comments what you like and don't like about the summer, but y'all ain't doing it. So I'm being messy right now, even though y'all not. But if you can, if you'd like to, drop down in the comments and tell us what you love or hate about summer. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back.
And I will say real fast, I'm so happy I don't have to drive to school.
Right.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
That's 2 hours off of my day. Yes. Welcome. Look at you. What's that? The lay dance.
I'm going on somebody.
Shimmy. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we are at the end of our show, but before we get out of here, we are going to spin the wheel and see who gets the final shot of the evening.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
How did I know it was going to be me? Something said it's going to be me. Whatever. It's fine. Cheers.
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 I'm a G. I'm a gangster. I did it.
There she go.
There she go.
As I said, we have come to the end of our show. We want to thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We hope that your summer is going to be magnificent. You get to rest, you get to vacay, you get to do all the things that you like. Remember to like, if you like, comment, subscribe, all of those things, share, and Yeah, that's really pretty much the end of it. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time for more laughs, more jokes, more fun, more drinks, and more shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Good night, you guys.
Good night,
Happy
everybody.
summer.
Happy kickoff to the summer. Bye.